Hey guys, so the Friday the 13th Facebook page just released a new video teasing firstly the new map and secondly the new Jason coming to the Friday the 13th game. So before we actually look at Jason, we're going to look at firstly the map and what sort of time frame the map's looking at in terms of the movies. So if we look at the house, which is the main focus of the map that we see in this short trailer, we can tell that the house is actually from Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. Friday the 13th Part 4 is quite an important film in terms of the actual chronology of Jason's whole backstory and how his story plays out, and it also will probably be quite important in the actual game itself. Part 4 is the first film in which Jason is actually truly killed by the protagonist, which is the young Tommy Jarvis. So the house that's shown here pretty much confirms that it's Part 4. It's the house that is the main focus of Part 4 for most of the counsellors at the camp. Will this map be entirely indoors? As much as I'd like to see an entirely indoors map, I very much doubt it. We'll probably also have the Jarvis house, which is, if I recall correctly, it's almost opposite this kind of council house, and we'll also probably, of course, have, woodland, a boat area, and so on and so forth. But, it looks like it could actually be a good map. The film itself is quite interesting. It has a lot of different locales within this small area that is Crystal Lake, so it'll be good to see what happens with that. So when it comes to the Jason himself, obviously it's Part 4 Jason, there's no real debate about that, but what sort of characteristics will Jason have? Well, this is the point in Part 4, obviously this is Jason's first death in Part 4, so he doesn't have sort of the almost supernatural characteristics that he has in Part 6 and so on and so forth after he's revived. So I believe that this Jason may be a bit more tailored towards, say, standard hack and slash gameplay. Maybe plays similar to Part 3. Again, this is all speculation. I mean, the devs could balance it however they really want, but what I'm interested in is what weapon he has. Now, there's a few choices that they could pick from Part 4. There's the machete, which he encounters at least once. There's a double bit axe, but the most likely one to me is the meat cleaver, which is something that no other Jason has in the game yet. And it would be quite an interesting weapon to see. It's very short range, but it's also very lethal, and you could have quite a few good executions with it. So yeah, this was just a quick update on what exactly is coming Friday the 13th, the game. There's no expected launch date yet. People are guessing roughly around the single player launch, which will be October 13th, which of course is a Friday the 13th. But again, this is all speculation, it's all up in the air, but we can expect to see it possibly sooner rather than later. So thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed, do go ahead and drop a like on this video and let me know which Jason you'd like to see in the game in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe as well. We post varied gaming content including Friday the 13th, Ark, so on and so forth regularly. So again, subscribe to make sure you never miss a video. Again, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.